That wasn't quite a drum roll, but I'll take it. Maybe we can clip that for later use. Our final Miramar game, 3 out of 3 before we move on to the greener pastures of Erangel. It's an 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock playing path here. Again, very centralized, reasonably fair for all of the teams. Maybe we will see another fight in and around Minas Generales. That's got to be the question we're asking, right?
Please don't.
No?
I mean, you can ask it, but please don't happen, is what I'm saying. Every time I see, I mean, especially with the format that we have now, every single of these early game fights, or these, I guess it's like a pride thing or whatever it is. Every single time we see these early game hot drops, I shook. Like, I go, why do you bother? Is it like there's so many, like, especially with the loot being the way that it is? Of course, now everyone only has the one gear for some reason. But with the loot being good, usually at least in competitive PUBG, you don't need that massive city in order to get geared up. You can split loot small compounds here and there and be just fine. And as you can see now, Oakles will be the only guys down here. Seems to me like Curse will fly up towards Pozo. They'll get a whole city for themselves, and they'll be just fine.
You know what I want of this game, Toby, more than anything else? I just want a good game for Hell Story.
Yeah,
I feel like he deserves it.
Does. Yeah, that's only fair. I would want to see him try and maybe back off from here, because if he gets knocked on that backside, it's going to be difficult for his teammates to really wrap up and get him back on his feet. Pixel, in the meantime, wrapping around the side. And right now, I mean, they've funneled them in. They've completely locked them down, sheep-herded them down by the wall. And yes, please throw all those nades. Get the kill in there, because if just one or two of them sit right, that could easily be a double or even a triple, or hell, even a quad kill coming your way.
Ooh, really, really nice knock. Followed by the way, just moving back. So crucial. Gets a second one as well, Vard. It's only Vard doing Vard things. I wouldn't worry about it. Can we make it 4 from 4? A frag grenade might be possible. There's Hello, my bad. He's holding the angle, but Vard's holding the grenade. Oh, just gets into the next room in time. He saw Petulans in the last game and went, yes, please, I'll take this. Pixelic finishes it off with the Molotov, but Vard won't let us forget that he's a little bit famous for those 1v3, 1v4 scenarios, and he's saying, guys, I can do it too.
They must have... Okay, no, so they probably couldn't see the vehicles from there. Now Perfectix falls. How do they make it out of this? How do they kind of go from now scrambling in all different directions to regroup, reunite, get the comms in place, and then move forward from there? We'll kind of keep track of that in the far edge of it. And now in the meantime, Heroic playing right underneath. We live again. Beanie actually taken down, but that's from Mert from elsewhere on the map. In the meantime, Toxic players wrapping down towards Oakles as well. So everyone trying to get in from that northwest side. And VP, I mean, this might be one of those times where they wrap far out on the edge, because they realize now that northwest side of the circle is where everyone's fighting. We'll see now. Okay, I mean, exactly. Now is when you start considering, okay, did we pack enough smokes when we left the city? Should I have brought 15 instead of the 7 that I brought? Because we've already used half of them, and now we're down to 1. Luke, speaking of being down to 1, all on his own, trying to stay alive. X-Team drives past him, gets the kill, actually. So maybe a little bit of a warning for teams trying to make their way there. You can see Skay Esports actually on the mini-map trying to make their way in his direction. I think they're pulling up on it. They kind of have to. There's really nowhere else for them to go. Lou connects one. The Grocer is coming full speed forward. Spots one, takes him down. And that's VP out of 15.
Well, they have got a chicken dinner so far, at least, so that's not going to be too much of a hassle. Digital Athletics now coming in to have a little bit of seconds here. Hell Story down, but not out yet. Come on, let's have a miracle here. It doesn't look like Pixelic is willing to give it to them. Huge spray, and Agger's managing to get a beautiful counter spray to keep them at bay. But Scar's days in this game look like they might be numbered.
I should say that. DA starting to take casualties. Scott does fall. The Hell Fury reigns supreme as everything's on fire. Well, we'll see who's going to opt to play that position. I'm not quite sure. The shack itself ain't really going to be of a whole lot of use, and that dip down there, the more vehicles you kind of throw into it, the more flammable, the more explodable it's going to be. So we'll see how many corpses we'll end up having down there. Smash does find one, Smash finds two. Actually, no, Mert finds the other, but Smash with the car, full speed forward. Mert runs him over. That's kills confirmed, and somehow, regardless of it looking like a cluster, Blaze kind of survives it now. They do take casualties. Mithralius falls, gets flushed as well. Hewitt able to get the kill, but it looked good initially. Issue is they're still not inside the circle. Oh,
exactly. They've got We Live Again to deal with as well, but elsewhere, this is Entropic versus Digital Athletics. Here comes the utility. They've now basically got them exactly where they want them. They're very bunched up. Chuck those nades away, boys. Jempty taking a little bit of cover fire himself. However, so much damage has been done to Entropic right now. They need about 20 seconds just to regroup, and I'm not sure they've got that time.
Oh, Pixel, nice headshot in midair on towards one of the Oculus players there, trying to back off. I mean, DA fighting 5 teams at the same time, and they're still not really inside the next circle yet. They have one player just exactly there. Gustav's nade takes down Silas. That's fortunate because AT was kind of blinded on that one. Philo close over the ridge line there as well. Silas should fall as a result of this, I would assume at least. No, not yet. Yes, he does go down. Philo gets taken out as well as FaZe push further forward.
Phase 5 now, and 27 players still alive. We are very close to being in our top 8. That's Entropic out as well on the edge. They were getting sandwiched between Digital Athletics and Auglis, if you recall, just a few moments ago. But now there's a new challenge. DA, no, they don't have them there anymore, but everyone else is going to be coming in. This is BBL on the west side, getting absolutely steamrolled by Supermassive.
Nope.
So whoever sends it in first is taking a big risk, and it might be Vinar.
Here you go, full speed forward. Nade's already locked forward. Headshot comes in. Danson goes down. 2 goes down. Yellow falls, and that's both eliminated. Is there a push to follow?
Where's the third party?
Yeah, exactly. Is there a push to follow? SMB is just on the other side of the hill. Yord got knocked. Nate's rain on over, but no knocks coming in just yet. In the meantime, Toxic players dealing with DA, or at least trying to. Pascas finds 2, but will go down in return. So 6 teams left alive now, and now the remaining players come up, trying to really live up to the name in Spread and Blaze and Glories on the other side of the hill, but it's actually them taking casualties right now. They went aggressive, they went forward, but they weren't really aware of the open view to the compound on the other side. The smokes came up too late, and now they've taken casualties.
That might be increasingly their only option if they stay here for too much longer. These teams want to finish their respective fights so that they can send it in. No one's been able to finish those fights so far. Pixelic goes down. It looks like it might be a second knock. He might be able to get revived, not 100% sure, because the zone is closing after all, but that is not the squad wipe. Auglis up north. They're going to be feeling okay about this because they've got the least amount of ground to cover, but DA are trying to make them super uncomfortable. Here comes FaZe.
Full speed forward. Gustav gets Apocalypse, and that's going to be both the end of plays and also the end of an opportunity for Auglis to cross the road, because with a full 4-man face over there, that's not where you want to try and play from. Gem Team spots one, finds one, 10 kills already for DA. It's been a good game for them so far, but it's also come with a lot of damage gone their way. Look at this, no vest, no utility left. A lot of them bruised up, having to make this aggressive push forward, and we know FaZe are waiting on the other side, trying to punish this at some point soon. Auglis doing damage, 2 down, Bart gets 1 in return. Just 1 more left alive. Can he find it? Yes! Able to get the kill. Shong down, potentially a rest opportunity. 13 kills though for DA.
Oh, and you just saw Gustav reversing back in the middle of that fight between DA and Auglis. We saw Gustav actually doing damage to them. And remember, you're not supposed to be doing damage this far out of circle when you've got one of these ditches. We were saying, yeah, they're just going to have to sit here. Nah, Gustav just drove to one side and went, where can I do more damage?
Of Nates and Molly's thrown forward. Maybe there's some... Wait, what?
What? Excuse me?
Oh, Gustav, not leaving anything up for chance. Maybe there was a pixel for him to see, and indeed there was. Takes him down, but still in the smokes. No, you can never count him out. Right now, it's a matter of does FaZe get third-partied, or does everyone kind of assault Vanier at the exact same time? Monkey peeks over. I like how they've used their smokes to try and isolate the French players up on the hillside, but they just ain't lasting long enough. Monkey finds the second. Keanu falls, and this is all really working out in the favor of FaZe. They don't have to play aggressive. Fex finds Vart. That's 1 solo down, and now the red train is pushing forward. Yellow comes in, goes down. Monkey goes down as well. FaZe making the push on forward. 4 alive, still 8 kills already as Monkey gets flushed by Yord.
FaZe have somehow managed to engineer the situation so that it's everyone else being third-partied except for them. Only Flamey now up. And, spokes beyond the smoke, not enough. And FaZe clan, I think all 4 of them were alive at the end there, which, as far as I'm concerned, Toby, that was insane.
Yeah.
Respect my mind, no doubt from shower. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.